Hi there, Misilla here. So guess what, guys? I found some potatoes sprouting in our compost pile, and so I dug them up, and now we're going to plant them along with some potatoes that have sprouted in our pantry. So here's a quick video on planting potatoes, and check out the playlist on growing potatoes in the description box. I have more videos on growing, harvesting, and healing potatoes and all that stuff. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. So here's the compost pile that I was turning, but of course I removed the sprouted potatoes. And so I was so happy to see all these potatoes that were accidentally placed in our compost pile. Usually I plant them and save them in our garden. So anyways, we're going to plant this over that way. So here's where I'll be planting these potatoes, and I already planted one. So we're going to be spacing them out about 12 inches apart. This bed is about 2 feet wide. We'll just plant them along this row here, and I believe these are all Yukon Gold potatoes. So these potatoes are determinate type of potatoes, which does not need any healing. Healing is pretty much when you're mounding compost or soil as the potato grows. But since we are planting determinate type of potatoes, that means that the tubers or potatoes will be growing along the roots of the plant itself. Indeterminate type of potatoes will usually grow along the stem as the plant grows. So make sure you guys check out the potato playlist. There's information on healing potatoes in there. We got our sprouted potato plants into the planting holes. These are actually russet potatoes, so this will take longer to mature than the Yukon Golds, and they are also indeterminate type of potatoes, meaning I will have to hill or mound some dirt or compost as they grow, because the potatoes will grow along the stems as they grow. So this will take about 110 days to mature. So it's a mid to late season potato variety, and Yukon Golds are about 90 days till harvest. So this is a early to mid-season variety, and it's great especially if you have a shorter growing season. You want to plant your potatoes at least 4 to 6 inches deep, and again, hill if you're growing indeterminate types, and no hilling needed for the determinate types such as Yukon Gold. So here are the russet potatoes, and as you can see, I mounded the dirt pretty high, so I buried them about 2/3 of the plant, which is fine because they're going to grow fast, and then we have to keep healing them. So I want to show this to you guys, how many worms I found in this small hole. This small is about probably 6 inches in diameter. So just planting some potatoes and found so many worms. I think I found at least 10 worms in this small little space. That's a great sign of healthy soil, so make sure to amend your soil with some organic compost, also mulching with dried leaves, wood chip. One last note, I usually plant whole potatoes, especially the biggest ones that I harvest from the season before. I used to plant the pieces, but I have had better results planting the whole potatoes. And if you do decide to plant the pieces of potatoes, you can cut up one in half and make sure each piece has at least 3 eyes.